All right, everybody. Welcome to Truth After Dark. Hey, check this out. Last week, we talked to a therapist about me trying to break down these walls, looking for love again. It's been a difficult path for me since I've been brokenhearted, but I'm ready to date again. I'm so ready. And, she really helped me a lot. So listen, we're heading in the right direction. So check this out. We're going to vibe out, see which direction this is going to. And look, we're going to figure out if love is for your boy. So
I love
stay tuned. And here we go.
That's what I'm talking about, okay? We making progress.
We making a little progress.
We growing. We
My
flowing.
wall is coming down, so I'm open to it. Zar, man, life is short. And so I'm like, you know what? I can't be like that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You know what? And you've made a lot of progress because I remember on one of our first episodes, you said you didn't even want to get married again, maybe when you were 70.
Yeah.
Now it's a whole 180. Yeah. You're on a whole different path, and now we're looking for love, okay?
Yeah, but you know what it is, too? The thing is, I've been working on myself.
Yeah.
Building myself back up first. I've been healing.
Exactly.
I think the right thing to do before you start trying to figure out if this is what you want to do as far as love or marriage or whatever, having a partner, you got to make sure you right. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't right and you going into it, it ain't going to be right.
It's not.
That's so I've been building myself up. I done been back in the gym. I've been locking in. I've been focused. I've been working. I've been just, I just been locked in. So now I'm like, all right, I'm back on my grind.
Yeah.
I'm off that bullshit.
Yeah.
Because when you're on some bullshit, it just...
You attract bullshit.
Yeah, you attract bullshit. So
exactly.
Now I'm back on my mind's right.
So would you say that you're not a red flag? Because right now it's giving red flag.
It is, right?
But I want to know, do you feel like you're on a new path and you're no longer considered a red flag? Because let's be honest, if we're going to keep it a band, you've been a red flag before.
100%.
You know what I mean? And I can
100%.
respect you for being honest about it because some people don't want to admit that.
Yeah, 100%.
So now do you feel like you're completely out of the red zone? Are you pink? Are you baby pink? Are you baby pink? Are you in the green?
I'm like, oh, damn, what that line is on the pregnancy test.
Are you that line on the pregnancy test? Or are you like me? Because I'm a motherfucking green flag, baby.
Green flag. Oh, I got the red. Oh, let me see.
We either a green and red flag.
I think I'm around pink zone.
Okay, that's honest. Pink zone is honest. And I think that's real. So what do you think is left to get us to the green? Like, what is the final steps to get to where we fully need to go?
I just probably got to get over, trust issues and just dive in.
Okay.
If I'm feeling somebody, I can't even think about past situations or what anybody else has done to hurt me. I got to just, I got to go with the flow. I got to be a little more open-minded.
Yeah.
I'm going to see what this is all about because the person you hang out with or they going to show you who they are fast.
Very fast. So let me ask you this. Do you start people off? Because my grandmother had this thing, and I won't tell you what her opinion was. I want to know your opinion first.
Yeah.
Do you start people off when you meet someone new? Is their trust meter at 100% and you let them work it down or, keep it where it's at? Or do you start them at 0?
No, you start at 100.
You start at 100.
I'm like what the justice system should be, innocent until proven guilty.
Okay, so you don't start at 0.
I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt now because you're going to say it. Your actions going to say it. You're going to say it yourself. You're going to slip up somewhere. I done heard it. I just happened too many times. You know what I'm saying? You take somebody out to eat, throw them a couple of drinks, they going to start saying, slipping up.
What the hell do they be saying? Give me an example of what these women say.
Oh, man. It went from I ain't talking to somebody or I ain't.
To now they're talking to somebody.
Yeah, there is somebody, right? Now you lying.
Yeah, you just saying a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah, so now you lying. And it's all right, if they're going to lie on the first couple, then they're going to lie forever.
That's true. Now, do you believe that people can change, though? Do you
just be real. Just be like, look, and I'm dating a couple of dudes right now.
Yeah.
Whoop-de-whoop. Don't tell me it's not like that.
Now, if you're dating someone, let's say you're dating someone, right? Yeah. And you're with a girl and she's like, I am
cool
dating.
with that though. Actually, I'm cool with that because we just met.
Yeah.
You could be, I can't come to you and expect you to be like, oh, we talking, stop talking to whoever you're talking to.
Now, does the competition inspire you or does it make you feel like, man, I'm not going to pour into her like that?
I'm not saying it, but this is the thing. No, I don't even think like that.
Okay, so what is it?
I think all right, let me ask you something before I get into me.
Okay.
How many dates you giving a dude before you know, all right, this ain't it?
That's a good question. I'm going to say 3. And let me give you why I'm saying 3
is
though.
A lot.
No, but let me tell you why I'm saying 3.
If you give all right, first date.
I'm going to say 2 or 3. And let me tell you why though. Right. The first one, it could be a lot of different things. Maybe the nerves were bad. Maybe it was just an off night. Maybe we're both anxious. Maybe like we didn't know what to say. Okay. So I'm just going to give you one more date. Okay. The second date, it's like, I'll be honest, I'll probably say 2 then. Because the second date, if it's bad again, we're not going out on a third date.
Okay.
But if the second date is good and it kind of took a turn, then yes, I will go on a third. So yeah, 2 or 3.
So all right. So how many days before it's cracking? Before he...
Lord,
how many days?
That's all. How many dates till he gets into them draws? Is that what you're trying to say?
That's what how many
okay,
dates?
This is my thing.
That's a real topic.
That's a real topic.
How many dates
does it take
before he can get GTD?
What does GTD stand for? Get that
draws.
Get those draws. I'm crying. GTD. That's GTD. A good one. How many dates does it take to get the GTD? I love that. GTD.
How many dates? Huh?
So for me, this is my thing. I hate a motherfucker who has a rule of like, I won't give a man head, sex or this until 6 months and 3 months. I don't have that rule, but I will know intuitively with my body as a woman what I feel. I never mess like sex with a man on the first date. Like that's not my vibe because it takes me to want to connect. Like I'm more of a sapiosexual. So it's the mind that attracts me. Like I'm getting attracted and turned on by what you're saying.
How many days?
I don't know. Everyone is different.
Get to the point.
It could be like 5 days.
But I'm saying if you get to 3 dates, you like them, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if I'm ready.
If you get to 4 dates, you like them.
4
you
dates,
like them a lot.
But
4 dates,
what did I just say though, Paul?
Because you was like 2, maybe 3.
The first date was kind of whatever. Second date, we're feeling it out. Now it turned for the better. Third date, cool. Fourth date, all right, I'm starting to get to know you.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
4th date, I'm feeling you.
Then 5th date, we might get the draws.
5th date.
Yeah, you might get the draws on the 5th.
But you got to understand, listen, the 5th date might take a couple months.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's what I'm saying.
It ain't like we date Monday, 1, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Exactly. It takes time. But in between those dates, we're FaceTiming, we're talking, we're getting to know each other. Because for me, it's about knowing this man. Yeah. Do I want to share my body with someone? Listen, people, you don't understand that being inside of me is the closest you can be to my soul.
Right.
That's the closest anyone can be to my soul, other than me making a child. That's the closest anyone will be inside of me. So why am I letting any man just have that?
That's real.
I don't want to. And I'm a spiritual person, and so are you. So I believe in spiritual transmitted diseases. Yeah. Okay? Spiritual, not just sexually transmitted. Yeah, right. Dr. Umar was talking about that, and I agree because that's something, like all the things and the demons you carrying, now you came inside of my body. You're inside of me. So now I'm carrying that shit. And we carry that shit in our womb as women. And we be imprinted by men. We be having men in our spirit, in our soul. That's why a lot of the time when women are having unprotected sex, it takes a minute for them to shake that man because it's an attachment. It's more than just, oh, I liked him and I fucked with him. You let that man inside of you. And a lot of times they're letting that man come inside of them. So now I have a part of his DNA in my womb, in my spirit, and I carry that with me for the rest of my life. So you just letting people made something that's so sacred, so casual. I believe nothing is casual about sex. It's how you birth children and bring life into the world. And as a woman, there's always some sort of risk. And I always say, if I have sex with you, I'm going to fall in love. There's not one man that I had sex with that I didn't fall in love with.
Because you already kind of know that feeling. I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, it's deep to me.
It's like, okay, that's mature.
Yeah, but I've always been like that. And I think too, like for me.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
No, I have, because you know what?
Don't say that.
Listen.
So you saying every dude you done had, all 100 guys you done had sex with, you done fell in love with.
You are crazy. you see how you tried to do 100.
You done fell in love with all 100
men
you done fell in love with all of them, huh?
Yes, I have. And it hasn't been no 100. I can count on my hands how many men I have sex with. And if you are a man,
I can count on my hands how many, me too.
Paul, so you only had sex with 10 or less women? Come on, you lying. Does body count matter for a man?
Ooh.
Because for you, does body count matter for a woman? Be honest.
I'm gonna be honest. How you carry yourself is gonna tell me a lot about your body count, actually.
Woo! Say that again. Get into that, because that is some real shit, though. People need to hear that.
It's gonna say a lot.
So say that.
Because I'm not even gonna ask you, because I'm gonna know. Oh, she's like that. And
what are some signs that make you feel like how a woman carries herself will show how much her body count is?
And this is the thing. Women want to show off their sexuality. They want to show they look good all on Instagram, social media, and all that. But that's also a man gonna treat you how you look on Instagram on the real. Like if you out here showing your boobs and showing your ass, a man gonna talk to you and treat you that way. You know what I'm saying?
That's a bar.
But if you you gotta have some more tasteful stuff. He gonna treat you how you treat yourself.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? So if you want to be respected and you want to be treated a certain way, well, you gotta act a certain way.
That's true. You want to know something crazy is my homegirl, and I won't name any names, so hopefully she doesn't get mad at me for saying this story, but she's on a dating profile. Mm-hmm. And on her dating profile, you only get to pick like 5 pictures or something. Mm-hmm. One of her pictures happened to be a bikini photo. Okay. And the other one was like a little crop top, see-through vibe, but she's a very modest girl. Like she's not like that. She met a guy and they were talking, they were really into each other, and he hit her up and was like, look, I'm sorry, but I can't move past the fact that you had those pictures on your profile. Yeah. And for me, I just don't feel like our values are in alignment.
Yeah.
And where you feel that? Like, what is your perspective?
It's not to say that you can't turn a new leaf and, because you meet a man and then you just cut that all off. Because I done seen girls that was like that. Then it's like, all right, they didn't change up. They stress in a different way. A man can change a girl.
Yeah, I believe that.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not, you don't want to really judge. And like me, I don't really care about, I don't even ask about like how many guys you
that's weird to ask.
And I don't even like get into that. Because that's the traits of a guy who's going to be jealous all the time or insecure.
Very real.
You know what I mean?
Very true.
And like, if you go in this with confidence and you know who you are as a man, if I like you based on what you giving me, and you going to tell me who you are anyway. And I'm going to make the judgment off of that. If I'm a like a red flag girl, that means I might be a red flag. But if I want a high class woman who respects me and respects herself, I'm going to see that in your profile. I'm going to see that in the way you talk, the way you walk, and how you move. Like, you can't, the devil can't hide forever. The mask comes off eventually.
Ooh, that's a
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to, but he come in many different forms. It's going to come in forms to where you're going to be like, ooh. If people got this image of the devil, like horns, ugly, you can see that coming. Nah, the devil coming like, damn, that's bad. That's a little cracking.
Yeah.
That comes to draw you in. But if that's drawing you and you ain't seeing, but the devil gonna give you red flags too, but you ain't gonna see them because you so drawn into the image of the beauty. Mm-hmm. It's gonna turn you into like you're gonna be just so
enamored with the beauty that you
don't even see anything else.
Yeah,
you know
that's real.
That's
real. Because the devil comes in beautiful packages.
Man, that's all he gonna come in for a man. He trying to lure you in.
Exactly. That's the truth. Man. But it makes sense to me, like as a woman, right? Even as me as a woman, if I go to a woman's page and I see her all sexualized on the page, you're automatically putting a man's mindset into sexuality with you. Like, ooh, she's sexy. She's showing all her body off. So automatically he's going to come at you sexually because you're promoting that at this point.
Like, you can do it and you can be tasteful with it. Like, because I have seen some girls on Instagram to where it's like tasteful though. You kind of classy with it, like legs crossed with it, but like it ain't over like too much because you are actually a real model. You can see it in some.
Yeah.
You know, but this is like straight, some of it is just straight thirst trapping, and that's what you're trying to do.
Exactly.
And then you expect a man of high value to treat you a certain way. But like the crazy thing is, these girls is out here for a bag. Them is the one.
Yeah,
and these cats out here that's in the league, that's rapping, that's like black entertainers. We feed into that because we see it in the videos, we see it in the reality shows, and we think, damn, I need a girl like that. Nah, that ain't it. That ain't what you looking for, bro. But if you looking for somebody you just want to have a good time with and be seen with and all that, then say that.
Yeah, facts.
Like, don't make her your girl and don't make him your man because y'all just alike. Ooh, you know what I'm saying?
That's y'all the deeper thing is men get women that are just like them.
You don't see it like you don't want her to be away, but you just like that.
Ooh, that's a bar right there.
Like,
You're dropping bars. And you know what's crazy, right? For me, like I have a certain body type or whatever, right? And I don't post my butt and stuff like on Instagram. So a lot of people, like I've dated men and like we will go somewhere and like I get in a bathing suit or something. They're like, whoa, God, like they don't know that I had it. So it's almost more exciting that way anyways. Like keep something to a mystery. I think we live in a world where there's no mystery anymore. Everything is exposed. All your business is on the internet. Like there is so much like excitement and mystery and not knowing everything about someone. If I could go look you up online and see your whole vagina busted open and bent over, it's like, where is the mystery in that? Like, what am I working towards? Nothing at this point because I could go pay for it for $3.99 on the web.
Like, I want to be attracted to you mentally, spiritually, and that's what's going to attract my physical to you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Same. I'm like that too.
Like if I'm attracted to you spiritually, mentally, then I'm automatically attracted to you physically.
Yeah. So I have a question. For men, is this the same? So for me as a woman, right? If I'm more into a man mentally, then sex is like on a 20.
Yeah.
Versus if I'm into a man and like I'm trying to get it going, it's not all the way, like it's good, but the more I'm into a man mentally and the more we have a connection, the better the sex is. Is that the same for men, or men are just like, it is what it is?
Absolutely. That's when you fall in love.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I always wondered that because I felt like
when it messes with your mind, it like you don't. It's that's what I'm saying. That's what intimacy is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like intimacy.
Yeah.
Like I could see 10 bad girls and not be attracted to them.
Yeah.
Like after I speak to them.
Exactly.
Like I can be like, all right, all I need is like 5 minutes.
Exactly.
Like if I sit with you and I'm like, damn, she cool right there, damn, and I sit down and talk to her, I'm like, nah, you know what, that ain't really me.
Yeah.
I need 5 minutes. I literally need 5 minutes.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm gonna know that.
Me too, because it's the
right
intuition.
Away. Like, yeah, I'm gonna like, oh, she bad and all that. And there's some you can look at and know that you're attracted to them because it's a certain energy they give off too. And that's rare. It's rare ones you can like feel they kind of like, ooh, hold on.
Yeah.
And then you go in and it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It's like,
Facts.
damn.
That instant chemistry with someone is dangerous though sometimes.
That's dangerous.
Because you be like, I know where this is about to go. This is crazy.
Like,
that's that danger
but
zone.
Them is rare.
Yeah, that's that danger zone.
All right.
So my question to you is, how many dates will you allow a girl to go on with you before you're like, she ain't giving it up, you ain't GTD, getting them draws? How many dates before you're like, yeah, no, I'm cool? Like, would you, if like how I need 5 dates, would you be done with me? Would you be like, you know what, I'm done with her?
Well, if I get to 5 dates, that means the chemistry is there.
Yeah, that's true.
You know
That's true. That's true.
We ain't even getting to 5 dates.
Yeah.
But, you know, it all depends on the energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't force it. You know, y'all gonna feel each other energy.
Yeah.
You know,
But if like, okay, so if you're dating this girl, she was all sexualized on Instagram.
I think if we both get the 5 dates, she's going to be thinking the same thing too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you ain't going to just go on 5 dates with somebody that you ain't feeling. Like
no,
that.
Absolutely.
And then it depends on what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? Say you go on the first date, all right, cool. Y'all dinner, whatever. Then say you go on the second date. Then, okay. Then if there's a third date, you like, damn. So say like about a month and a half go by for the third date.
Yeah.
What if I hit you and be like, hey, we probably like each other third date, because we still talking. Our third date took 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, what if I say, hey, let's go. All right, after the third date, what if a guy actually say, hey, let's go to New York?
I would probably.
It's gonna go down then if you go out of town.
I don't know.
Because he say, let's go to New York, or
I've been out of town with a man and it didn't go that.
Let's go to Hawaii.
I've been out of town. So I met a guy, we dated, and our second date, we went on a trip.
Whoa.
But it was because he had business out there and I had family out there. So he was like, you want to just roll? And then my homegirl was going. So we all just went. And we didn't have sex or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel the pressure. As a woman, I'm going to keep it real. If a man is taking me on a trip, I'm going to be like, I almost feel like I shouldn't go on that trip if I don't have sex with this man.
That was my
like, I remember one time this man was taking me on this trip and my homegirl kept being like, girl, you gonna have sex with this man if you go on this trip with him. And I was like, no, I don't want to, I'm not at that stage yet. And she's like, well, I wouldn't go then. Because if I was a man and I take a woman on a trip, I'm expecting to bend you over off of a balcony and some more shit.
So I'll tell you a story. I've been invited out on trips. Girls that invited me out to fly me.
What kind of women are these?
Man, I've been invited places.
What kind of women are these?
What's wrong with that?
I'm asking, are they what? They're white? Because that sounds like a white girl vibe.
Nah. I've been invited on a few different places. And I turned it down. We ain't went there with it yet. But I was just like, nah, I turned down some cool trips. The trip to Mexico, Bahamas, South America.
Because you didn't want to have sex with them?
I wasn't ready to go there yet. Because I'm like, damn, like, come on now. Like,
you lying. What man is taking down, I'm not going to go on a paid trip?
Because I was like, I don't want that pressure of doing that. You know, like, let me get to know you. Like, this has all been in my 40s, though. You know, some young shit that I probably would have did it. But I'm like, nah, I'm good. You know, I just think I wasn't ready for it to lead to that. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That was like, but I'm just like, say this though, I want to ask, if a dude you meet, you live in LA, he from out of town, boom, boom.
Okay.
He leave. Now he in town for the weekend, y'all. He met you at a restaurant or a club, whatever not. And he like, hey, this is no dates now. He like, let me fly you here. So this is my question, I guess, is like, how does it work if a guy don't live in the state and he fly you somewhere?
Well, I'm not.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not giving nothing up.
Okay, so
because I don't know this man, and honestly, I wouldn't really be comfortable.
He like, let's meet up in the Bahamas.
I'm a little nervous. I'm more of a nervous pervis because as a woman, you're more vulnerable and exposed. So it's like, I don't know this man. I met this man one time. You don't know if this man is crazy.
I live in New York. You live in LA.
Is this a man with like a stature name where you know his business, or is it a random man? Because if it's a random man, I don't know.
He say, look, it's going to be a couple of my boys.
And now, already
listen.
Okay, go.
He's like, hey, look, it's going to be a couple of my boys. Won't you invite 2 of your girls? I get y'all tickets first class, get y'all your own rooms and everything. You know, we just going out there, jet ski, have a good time. By the way, before you answer, that's the bait. That's the bait Cats is doing. They're going to make you feel.
That's what I'm saying.
They're going to make you
that's
feel.
That's why I don't
Cats
fuck
is,
with it.
Look, no. You see how you thought about it, though?
I thought about it because I'm like, okay, my homegirls are coming.
You know what? He got me my own room.
Yeah.
He
ain't
on that.
I don't trust that. What man is flying you, your homegirls out on first class to not just fuck?
Because he got money. Because he got bread.
You know what I've noticed with men who have money, though?
You
know what I noticed with celebrity men and men who have money? That's why I steer clear, is because, and not that I steer clear from men with money, but I steer clear from like celebrities a lot too, is because there's a level of entitlement. And I don't like that level of entitlement. When a man, listen to what I'm saying though, when a man is at a certain stature, a man could feel as if I don't have to do the most, bitch. You could come pull up to me, come to my studio, come this. You're just lucky to be in my presence. Like the man has that vibe and that energy and that entitlement where they feel like you should fuck me because this is who I am. You should fuck me because this is, and it's like, to me, I don't like that. It's disgusting. And I'm like, I don't know you as a person. Whoever you might be as a celebrity is cool. That's great. I love that for you. But just because you created a certain lifestyle for yourself doesn't mean that you automatically get access to GTD.
Yeah, I understand that, but
what?
I guess when men like that, like that ain't my approach.
I don't think that that's you. Yeah,
that's
but I'm saying there's other men.
I know that men with money and men of status come at it like that, but those men feel like they the prize. Remember we talked on the first episode. Do men feel like they're the prize? And so, when you got a man feeling like that, they ego, you understand, they ego getting stroked by everywhere, wherever they go. Hey, everywhere you go, you start taking pictures, doing all this. So, like, a guy like that, when they allow you in their life,
they feel like they doing you a favor.
Exactly.
But that's the thing I've noticed.
But that's a red flag.
Yes. I agree. And I've noticed that with men. That's why I've steered clear from celebrity guys because I'm like...
it all depends on what you want because you can get all glossy-eyed too and you can see that little shiny toy is new and it's like you become in a trance, you look into the light and you forget who you are. Yeah, like that's what happens.
And I've been there as a younger woman.
You forget who you are. You forget about your morals and how you been because you see this, oh, damn, you getting... What do they call that when hypnotized? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because when you ain't got cats coming at you like that all the time and, and you got one that's doing all that, they it's the ego.
But I have to be careful too because this is what I feel too. I feel like a man that's at a certain stature, like I'm talking crazy, they done experience so many different things with women and they into some freaky shit. And I can't get down with all of that. Like they don't even, regular shit don't even do it for them. Cause they done seen so much crazy stuff that you not even getting turned on by just regular stuff no more. You get what I'm saying? I will not name no names, but certain people, they have to do all type of shit to be getting turned on. Peeing and blah, 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 because they done seen so much stuff. So it's like, you don't even want the average thing anymore. And I think that that's happening with the porn addiction for the younger people too, because the men are getting so addicted to seeing all this shit on pornos and all this stuff that regular stuff is not doing it. You know how many men in my generation of people I've met that rather jack off and watch porn and have a porn addiction than get some real vagina? Like, that's weird.
That's not weird.
You don't think that's weird?
He'll rather stay safe.
It's not safe. No.
What?
In a relationship. You're with a woman and you rather jack off because it's like easy. You don't have to You want to watch porn. You're addicted to the porn.
Damn, you been a part of that?
I haven't been a part of it, but I have a homegirl who's been a part of it and she shared it with me. And I've heard a few stories.
That's a discussion they got to have because now it's got to be like maybe she don't turn them on no more. If she's sitting right there, why is she allowing this?
There's some people who love porns. Trust me, this generation of people are so into the computer and the porn, and now they have the virtual reality things where it's almost like you have the sex dolls and the bitches might as well be fucking you. Like, that's crazy to me. But some men say it's easier than dealing with a real woman.
Well, don't have a real woman. Do what you want. No headaches.
So you feel that?
To each his own. I feel each his own.
Okay.
Like, I don't feel the need to chase a woman right now or feel the need that I must have or I must, have any responsibility to please somebody. Yeah. And just moving forward where I'm at, I'm open to it. And I'm open to allowing, another human in my life.
Well, let's talk about the checks. Oh, go ahead. Because what? Yeah.
Because it's just that time.
It's that time.
I'm really getting life under control right now. Okay. To where I'm creating a balance between work, me time,
Okay.
family and kids, and just quiet time.
Yeah.
So now I have a little space in there.
Yeah.
For like, but it's gonna be difficult because I don't want a woman that's super needy.
Yeah.
Like who needs my attention at all times. Like if we can sit down on a couch and you just not need my attention, we just in the same room, like sitting like this, and we can be cool like this.
Yeah.
I can deal with you. You know, it can't be like I'm in the room and why don't you do this? Why you ain't saying nothing to me? It's just gotta be, we can enjoy our company in complete silence.
Yeah. That's
like,
true.
you know what I'm saying? Like I need something like that.
Well, some people don't equate silence to awkwardness, and some people do. And those are usually people who don't like silence and they don't like being alone with themselves and their thoughts.
We watching the show.
No, I agree with you. I'm with you.
I might make some food.
Yeah.
You know, we could just kind of sit there and you bring me comfort because I'm so relaxed now. I'm around you that it's like, damn, it's like 6:30 in the evening and I'm so relaxed that I just fall asleep. Like, damn, I'm so at ease being around this person that it just calms me. Like my heart rate slow down to a calmness to where it's like, damn, that's refreshing.
Are you okay with, so there's the thing that they say, right? They say, don't find the firecracker, find the fireplace. A lot of people like the firecracker, which is what we talked about. It's the immediate chemistry, it's the intensity, it's the passion. But a lot of the times, those type of relationships, they come with chaos. They come with drama. They come with a little bit of toxic, a little bit of uneasiness. Are you okay with the idea of having a calm and boring love? Because some people get bored with that.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
You gotta wrap your mind around calmness, and but it's not like boring. It's like for the person on the outside looking in. All they do is sit on the couch or go for walks, or you know, when you look at it like, damn, y'all don't do nothing. But like that is what I'm comfortable with this person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, because it gives me a calmness.
But I will say this, like for me, it was a really hard transition, right? Because one of my past relationships was really like intense, right? Everything was like the intensity of it. Is he gonna text me? Am I gonna text? Are we gonna see? Like it was all this like chaos, right? And that sometimes gets confused for chemistry and connection because you feel this like emotional pool. So you're feeling like it's so much, we're so in love, it's so intense, it's so powerful, right? But a lot of the time it's just chaotic and you're just addicted to chaos. And after that, when I got with the next guy that I was with, he was very calm. He was very chill. And at times I did feel like, well, damn, is this boring? Like, what's going on? You know, like, or is there excitement? But you have to learn to rewire your brain and understand that the emotional chaos that you're addicted to is not chemistry and it's not love. It's toxic, actually. And it's like that calming relationship that doesn't rewire the way you feel inside, where you're getting lost in it, is not really supposed to be the type of relationships we settle down with.
Well, listen, boring, like when you say boring, and this was been in my head, boring is born on the outside, like I said earlier, but me just wanting to be at home and laying on your leg in the bed, because that bring me like excitement inside. Like, damn. And you just kind of rubbing my neck or I'm doing it. That's exciting to me. Like that I can, but it's like when you take the picture, it look like, damn, this is what that look like a certain type of boredom, but that's exciting on the inside because I'm with my partner and I feel safe and I feel secure. And I think that's what ladies and men want the most. Somebody you can feel safe, you can feel secure with, and you can be vulnerable with, that you can tell them your deepest secrets, that you can really tell them who you really are. And men don't do that no more because they feel like their secret ain't safe no more, because women will throw that back in your face in the first argument. And it's just like, damn, that's what break a man. Yeah. That's what turn a man to like, oh, you know what? I ain't doing this with the next girl. Yeah. Because like a man ain't gonna do that to a woman. Throw their vulnerability in their face.
Sometimes they do. It depends on what type of man it is, because I've had it and I've seen it.
Like a man, like it's okay for a dude to cry, like in front of their person. You know, and men don't cry because we are looked upon to be the strong one, the backbone, to like when just that's how the world perceives us, and especially in the Black community, we gotta be, you know, we gotta be like
tough. And even the Black male figures around are like, nigga, don't cry.
We ain't got nobody to tell when we going through stuff. We ain't got nobody to go through when shit ain't right.
Yeah.
We expected to just walk in the door and smile and be cool when it ain't cool. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then say, and ain't no ask, you know, it's like, who asking us how our day is? You know, like women need that kind of like reassurance, that emotions, because that's what's expected from your man to give you that. But like, why a man can't get that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I gotta ask you how your day is every day, but nobody asking me how my day is, because my day don't matter. No matter, I done just been through hell, but I gotta come in and positive, stress some shit out. Where it's like, if you down, I gotta lift you up.
Yeah.
But like, what if I'm down? I can't show it.
Yeah, that's true. No, that is true.
That's
and
crazy,
that's why
right?
I really feel like it's so important to provide vulnerable spaces for Black men specifically, because even like culturally, Black men with Black fathers or Black father figures would always be like, put your chin up. Like, why are you crying? Like, that ain't no, like, you a man. Like, don't cry. And they have been conditioned to like not show emotion, but not cry.
Yeah, like, you know, masculinity is important, but vulnerability is too.
Exactly.
To let it out.
You don't want to have toxic masculinity where you're too masculine that you can't even express yourself, you know, and there's different forms of masculinity. A lot of the time people equate masculinity with this cocky, confident, overly fucking boisterous man. And a lot of the time, them the men that have the worst insecurities, the biggest ego, and a lot of the most stuff going on. They're the men who are calm, collected, who don't be having to do too much and move around too much. To me, I think that's masculine. If I come up to a place and I look around and I see one man running around, talking to everybody, doing the most, having to always be in everybody's face, in my opinion, that's the least attractive man in the room to me, no matter how popping he is. I'm going to look for the man who's chilling, laughing, cool, just relaxing on his vibe, on his tip, because that man don't got so much to prove. It's always the one talking about everything they got and everything they did and everything they got going on that 9 times out of 10, you ain't really got motion like that.
So, let me ask you.
Yes.
You got somebody you like?
You ask me this every fucking time, Paul. Why do we do this every time?
It's just a simple question.
Why do we do this every time, y'all? This man does this to me every time. It's so annoying. Do you have someone you like?
Why are you asking me when I'm asking you?
Because it's not about me right now. You love to try to put this on me.
I just asking. I'm looking for love. I'm being vulnerable. I thought we setting up, you know, some dates.
We are. We're setting up
in a couple of weeks. We're going to do a little dating thing.
We are.
And see where it goes.
We are. And I love that.
So I'm open to that. And now I'm just asking you.
If I'm open.
Is there somebody you like? Would you be willing to go on some dates with some guys if you don't have nobody? What about you?
I don't want to go on no dates with these men.
Okay,
because
so
let
you
me
must
tell
got
you why.
Somebody then.
No, I'm going to tell you why, though. I don't want to go. I would never do no dating thing for men, because the type of men that want to come on dates, like women and men are different. What type of man is coming to be like, I'm going to go do this dating?
They may be like looking for love. Are you looking for love?
I'm not.
Oh, you're not? Okay,
that's
cool. Okay, cool. Say that then.
Yeah. I'm not looking for love.
You got love?
I got love. Yeah.
Oh, you got love. You got somebody then.
I have love. Know that. Inner love, loving.
Okay, that's so. All right, she got somebody, y'all. So,
oh my God.
Get out her DMs.
No, shut up. Listen, the most important love you can ever have is a love within yourself. So if you ask me if I have love, I absolutely do, because for so many years I did not love myself. I hated the person that I was with, and I didn't want to be alone with myself. I was in serial relationships most of my adulthood because I hated the fact of being alone and I needed someone there. And I always felt so pressed to have a relationship. That's why I put up with so much stuff, because I'm like, I'd rather be with someone and just try and work it out and have this person than be by myself.
Are you insecure?
I used to be. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
No, absolutely not anymore. But yes, I was. I was insecure. I wasn't confident within myself. I didn't love myself, period.
Because you gained all this weight?
No. So for the people who don't know, I gained. I think
you should share this story.
I just actually today posted a picture of me before and after, because he loves to show everyone, talking about I look like Shrek before. Anyway.
She used to look like Shrek, bro.
First of all, I was still pulling
now
men.
She looks like the new Ariel. Is that the cartoon? Is it Ari? No, not Ariel. What's the girl that they got the black character with the cartoons now?
Ariel. The mermaid.
I said Ariel, didn't I?
Ariel. Yeah, same thing.
Now you looking like Ariel.
I'm done because
you went from looking like Shrek to Ariel.
I can't stand this man. We be out and you're like, look at her. Show him how you used to look like Shrek.
You got the Shrek outfit on, but you're not looking like Shrek now.
Listen, the thing is for people who don't know, I got robbed at gunpoint in my home.
Man, you should tell this story.
3 men broke into my house. They fucking dragged me, robbed me, did all this. After that, I went through a really dark depression, and I turned to eating, and I became an emotional eater. And I gained 100 pounds.
What was your max weight?
I was 279.
She ain't a lady unless she 280.
I know, that's what my friend used to say.
Let me ask you something, though. How did you get out of, for all the people watching who go through depression, who go through hard times, how'd you get out of it?
Honestly, for me, it was you have to be so disgusted with who you are as a person in order to want to change. Like for me, I just became so fed up with myself. I was like, you know what? This is not who I want to be. Every Monday, I'm going to start over. Every Tuesday, I'm going to da-da-da. And it never happened. Yeah, I'm lazy. But also, too, your physical was a reflection of the internal. Like, even growing up, my dad would say, like, if your room is a mess, your mind is a mess. If your house is a mess, your mind is a mess. Your physical is a direct representation of your discipline, of the things that you're doing to pour into yourself. So the places that I wanted to go, the wisdom that I held, and the things that I wanted to do to help people, who's going to take me serious at almost 300 pounds? You know what I mean? To talk about being disciplined, to talk about changing your life. But it took me to have to go through that to be able to now help lead other people to get to that place, because I know how dark it was for me there. I remember one time I was getting off the couch. This was my moment. And I had to wobble and I was breathing. I said, Lord.
You know what helped me change? Because I gained weight too.
What?
Man, I couldn't even. I'm an athlete, right? So I couldn't even lean over to put my socks on.
I couldn't do that either.
I was like, what? I was like, hold on, something got to change.
Yeah, and you know what was cold for me? I was in a relationship. And when
somebody want to be with Shrek?
I can't.
That's crazy. Oh, no, Shrek did have a girlfriend, though.
I was with a man.
He looked like Shrek, too?
No, he was very handsome and fit. But he was with me before I got really big, too. So, but the point is while we were
toxic. He let you go there.
No, it wasn't his fault. It was my fault.
No, I wouldn't have let you go there.
But the thing is I'm gonna tell you this though.
100 after about like 15, I'd be like, hey baby, hey listen.
But I was already
what's going on? No.
He already got me like a little thicker.
We got this, we're gonna get this membership.
And we was living together.
We're gonna go for walks.
He started, but the thing is
no way I would have let you go like that if we was living together.
So the thing is I'm gonna say this, right? For me, it was really difficult because I grew up in a household. I have 5 sisters, right? My sisters are all 5'11" and thin models. Like, they all look like models. They're all 5'11". My dad is 6'5". He's thin. My mom is 4'11". She's not big. She's small, tiny. But Persians, I more took after, like, the thick hourglass, whatever. So all my sisters were...
hourglass. That was more like...
Not then. I'm talking about when I was...
That was more SpongeBob.
Fuck you, Paul. This is not them. You're such an asshole. This is not them. Listen to my story. All right. When I was growing up, I was small, but I had a big butt. I was always curvy. And my mom, she didn't like that because all my sisters were like size 0 and stuff, right? So she would always be like, you're fat, you're ugly, no one's going to love you, no one's going to want you. Yeah, it was tough. So I grew up with my mom telling me that. So when I actually got big, my ex knew that I was super triggered and sensitive by anything like body shaming. So he was in a tough position, number one. Number two, the thing is what really pushed me over the edge is I caught him cheating with like women who are gorgeous. You know, he was a poppin' man. He wasn't just like a random, like, so he had women, like, I remember I pulled up on him, caught him cheating with a whole bad bitch, like snatched body. I'm 300 pounds. And I'm like, this is dog. Like, I just started to feel, but I blamed myself because I'm like, of course he wants to cheat on me. I'm a big bitch. I would cheat on me too. So I was, you know, making excuses for the situation. I was just really in a bad place. I was so depressed. I was so miserable. And I just felt like, you know, one time I caught him texting a girl and telling the girl, like, the girl's like, well, hopefully when she starts losing weight, that will be the saving grace of y'all relationship, and like just talking about me bad. And I just,
that sounds like a good text for you.
Yeah, it was good because it whipped me into being like, oh, I'm going to lose weight. I remember I told him the day that I caught him cheating, I said, I'm going to lose weight and I'm going to look so good and you're going to be sick to your motherfucking stomach. I said, you're not going to know what the fuck to do. The glow up is real. Yeah, and when I lost the weight and when I got the way that I was looking, I stayed with him. I stayed with him for a year, and then he got insecure and couldn't handle it. And he started tripping and started being like, I got to compete with $500 million men every day, and they trying to get at you and this man and basketball. And like, you know, and I'm like, hey, I'm loyal to you though. But you want to now act funny and crazy? Yeah, I'm going to leave you. And then he spinned it. So his friends were like, oh, you lost weight and you left him and he was with you when you was down bad. But it wasn't the case. I stayed with him after that because I was like, you know, I gave him the grace of like, I was big, so you did what you did. Damn. You know what I mean? And I felt so bad about myself that I felt like I was lucky to just have a man. Yeah. Because I felt like, who even wants me? Even though there were so many other attributes and qualities to me that were really amazing, it was just like, I just was the worst person and hardest on myself. So I was insecure. I was down bad. I hated going places. And I still had a really vibrant personality. So people still loved me. Like, they wanted me around.
I couldn't have been with you. You know why? Because, like, for you to allow that, like, I would have helped you. And then if you didn't help yourself when I was trying to help you, I'd have been like, nah, I can't do this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you unmotivated.
Yeah, I respect it.
I'd have been like, you just unmotivated, you depressed. And I'm like, damn, I'm over here trying to help you. Because I'm not going to let nobody go like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Once it be like 10, 15, I'm like, hold on, we got to do something about this. Yeah. But I'm your partner and I want to help you. But like, if I can't inspire you to help you and you ain't following my lead as a man and you ain't seeing what I'm seeing, then I think I got to let you go. And you got to figure that out. That's a you thing.
I agree. I'm with you 100%. I know that's why I said it's not his fault, and I don't put it on him.
But it is his fault to a certain degree. If he stayed and he saw this going down, it was like he let you. That's like me being around a girl who started doing drugs and doing all this, and I don't say nothing about it. She just go down to the bottom, and I let him go to the bottom while you with me. I'm never gonna do that with somebody. Yeah, you know, you're what I'm right. Saying?
But it's also like, you know,
like you hit rock bottom.
I did. I hit rock bottom. I was like,
you never gonna hit rock bottom.
Yeah,
you never gonna. If you my partner and you my person, I'm never gonna allow you to hit rock bottom.
I was bad. I'm gonna upload a picture so you guys can see what I was looking like. But need to see this. The crazy thing about it is it took a very you can be motivated, but you're not always going to be motivated. So the key is to be consistent. Yeah. You have to be consistent. The motivation will not always be there. So what is your man like
now? The guy you with now?
You're not always going to be motivated, but you have to be consistent.
Tell us. I'll tell you what I'm looking for.
What are you looking for? That's what we want to know because honestly, we're going to have a casting call. We're going to have these women come out for Paul, and I'm not going to be playing no games with y'all because I want Paul to have a woman of a certain caliber.
I'm not looking for, if they Instagram look like a thirst trap,
you're done.
That's not so. Like, don't even pull up.
Don't pull up if your Instagram is looking like a thirst trap.
If you don't have faith in God,
ooh, that's a good one.
Don't even pull up.
No faith in God, don't pull up.
If you're not uplifting and positive,
If you're a pessimist, it's out.
Don't even pull up. If you don't got no drive or no motivation to get better every day, I'm good.
You good?
Because I'm trying to get better every day I wake up now. You
Hello.
know what I'm saying? Every day is something. I'm doing something to figure out how I can be better. If you don't surround yourself around positive people and you stuck in woe is me type of attitude, I don't want to be around that. I want somebody who's confident, who's sure of themselves, who have great faith, and it's simple. Like the thing is about men, like we way more simple than women. Like
yeah,
we
for sure.
Simple.
I agree.
We don't need a lot. We don't need a lot.
This man always, I heard this saying before, fuck me, feed me, never leave me.
Like, dude, we don't need a lot.
Yeah.
Just give me some comfort. You know, damn, let's play feetsies in the bed
feetsies.
or something.
Footsies or feetsies? I'm dead.
Let's play footsies in the bed.
This man said feetsies.
You know what I'm saying, though.
I'm crying.
Complicated. You know, touch on me a little bit while I'm laying there, you know, rub on my leg or something. Like, just like, let me feel your energy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nothing feels better than when you're in the clean sheets with your man and y'all touching the feetsies and you're like,
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
My man.
You know what I'm talking about, though.
Yeah, I do. It does feel good.
Because that's going to help me go to sleep. That's going to put my
But I thought you want separate bedrooms, though.
I mean, that's the night we spend the night. Like, you know what I'm saying? We laid up.
Yeah, that's
when we
cute.
laid up. That's our laid up night. We're going to have date
night.
So
since you're like a bigger man, tall, would you like smaller, petite, small women? Or what is your vibe? Like,
my vibe is like really, I don't really like look at that. You know, I'm like, I thought I had a type, but I really ain't had a type because I didn't. Small, medium.
You wasn't dating Shrek.
Short. I wasn't dating Shrek. Nah, I definitely wasn't dating Shrek. Shrek, you gonna have to.
So you wouldn't have fucked with me when I was big.
Nah, I wouldn't even look.
You wouldn't even look my way.
I wouldn't even looked at your ass.
Wow, you see this, y'all? They don't love you for real.
You showed me on Instagram. I was like, that's the homegirl. You could have been the homegirl though. I wouldn't have been like, oh, she looked like that. No. You could have been the homegirl because like me knowing you now and your attitude, I'm like, oh, that's the cool homegirl sister. You know what I'm saying? She cool though. She ain't no like, that's cool.
She ain't nobody I'm bugging with. That's the girl that your girl wouldn't be mad at you having friends with. They would be like, yeah, that's his homegirl.
That's the homegirl. She cool, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
She might whip some
I was
ass.
still pulling. I was still pulling them too. Don't ever try to sleep on me though, because I was pulling them still.
If you don't stop that girl, hold on. She said I was pulling. What? What was you pulling?
They not even million.
Huh?
I was pulling the men's, baby. They was on me still.
You was pulling. You must have been promoting something crazy.
But you want to know what's crazy? You want to know what was interesting? Let me tell you this, though. It was so funny because...
First night with him? When you was
no. You want to know what's funny, though? And I wasn't big like that for a long time. And when I was big like that, I was with somebody. I was in a relationship.
Hey, look, she'd be in the club. The club closed at 3. Cats don't start talking to her until about 2:45. Like,
don't do me like this, Paul. This is crazy.
This is the last. This is the end game. All right, everybody ain't say word. Let's go at her. This is the.
I wasn't even in the club big like that. Why would I ever be that big in the club?
Like 11 o'clock, ain't nobody hollering. 12, 1. All right, damn. Just getting desperation time. 2:45. Hey, what you got up?
Fuck you, Paul. You know what? This man is not gonna keep trying to bring me down.
2:45.
But guess what?
Nah, you cracking now.
Yes.
Cracking.
Thank you.
Super cracking.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I'm glad you got your life together.
Me too.
We
did.
both got our shit together.
We got our shit together, cool and when I look back on those pics, I'm like, God damn.
No, I got some pics too from just a year ago. So if you see me a year ago until now, I could pull them up. Oh man.
Yeah, I feel you. I have some podcast clips where I look crazy, and I'm like, what the hell? I look at
myself. I look like a whole different person again.
Mm-hmm. You do, and I could see your transformation from when I just know you.
It's crazy, but I just got my spirit back. I got my enthusiasm back. I got my motivation back.
Enthusiasm is a word?
Enthusiasm back.
Let me tell you about Paul, y'all. I just have to make a quick statement right now. This is it. I just want to say this, right? Anyone who knows the medicine called Z-Quil, please, because this is serious.
It's ZZ-Quil. We'll bring that up later. That's what I like to take to go to sleep sometimes.
ZZ-Quil is the craziest thing I ever heard. Paul's around here telling people he's taking ZZ-Quil when he gets on the plane. It is Z-Quil.
To go to sleep. All right, we'll see.
Anyways, I just had to say that.
So what's next, man? When are we going to set this up?
Okay.
We're going to set this up. I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready to explore. I'm ready to go out on a few dates and see what it's about.
So what we're going to do, y'all, just so everyone knows, we are going to have a weekend where we're going to have a casting call with different women that want to date Paul. We already have a line of people, so make sure if you're interested, you hit us up.
Just like about 5 is good.
No, we're going to have a casting call, so we want people to come out because I'm going to be judging these people.
5 dates is cool, though.
But we're going to end, once after the casting call, we're going to eliminate and we're going to end up with 5 women. Okay. 5 women are going to have the opportunity and chance to date Paul. Yeah. And we are going to put the women to the test. We want you guys... If you're interested, make sure you're watching the podcast. Make sure you've seen every episode because a part of the challenges that you will be doing is going to have to do with some of the things that Paul has shared on our episodes. So it's really important that you, number one, know what he's about, know what he likes, understand him fully, deeply. So make sure if you want a chance to win, you are subscribed and you are watching every episode. Secondly, at that point, we'll have 5 women. After the first challenge, 2 are eliminated. Boom. So make sure you're coming with it and don't come to play because I'm going to be one of the judges and I don't play that. So we'll end with 3 and then the 3 women are going to have a chance to battle it out again. And then there's 2 and there's 1. The lucky 1 woman we'll see where that goes with Paul and her. And we'll be able to update you guys on their relationship and what happens. And I'm praying and I'm hoping that we get women that are of the caliber of what Paul is looking for. So we're going to be really picky. We're going to be very specific and we're not going to play around. So like I said, if you're seriously looking for love, because someone actually asked me, they were like, well, is it real? Like, is he really? And I'm like, it's 100% real. I know a lot of stuff people feel like it's fake. This is real. We want him to come out of this with a woman that he can actually be with and date and figure shit out. Yeah. So if you're serious and if you're really interested, hit us up. Because, like I said, we already have a bunch of women interested. So we're going to be looking through y'all girlfriend applications and seeing if you make the cut.
I'm looking for love.
He's looking for love, and this time in all the right places. Okay? So are you going to the Hall of Fame or are you out the game?
Ooh. I like that.
Okay?
I like that.
Hall of Fame or the Hall of Shame? Which one, baby? Because get with the winning team, ho.
Damn, they ain't gotta be that, dude.
No, they don't. Damn. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Damn. You know, sometimes I say shit. I didn't mean it like that. Damn. We're not a hoe. I apologize. Just you guys know I be saying stuff. You're not looking for no hoes. We already said if your Instagram is a bunch of thirst traps, we not doing that, okay? And if you want a whole bunch of BS, we not doing that either. Right. So make sure that if you got to be serious and you got to be a woman of faith, you got to be a woman who has her own life going on. You got to be a woman who is emotionally regulated, because it seems like a lot of Paul's relationships, he's been with women that need him to help with their emotions. We need someone that knows how to work with their own emotions.
You know, we can uplift each other. That's what I'm looking for.
That's what he's looking for. He's looking for someone to uplift him, and he's gonna uplift you, and that's important. And I think that a lot of people, I say this, your partner is a reflection of you.
100%.
So I can tell a lot about a person by looking at their partner.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, you can tell what kind of person it is based off the type of woman or man that they are with. Yeah. Because that's the biggest reflection of you, the person that you lay down with every day, the person that you are having sexual exchanges with, like that, the person that you are publicly walking around with as your partner says so much about you as a person. So I always say, if someone told you, if you're in a relationship and someone said you are just like your partner, would that be like, what? Would you take offense to that? Because if so, then you should reevaluate your relationship. Mm-hmm. If someone can't tell you you're just like your partner and that doesn't make you smile, then that might not be the partner for you.
All right, man. So look, tune in. Your boy looking for love. Let's see where it goes.
Tune in, y'all. Tap in. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you guys are following us. Make sure you guys are tapped in. We have some really big things at The Truth After Dark on all platforms. You can find us. Make sure you guys are tuned in and tapped in. We're really excited about the dating show. So if you're interested, either send us a DM or call our line and send us a voicemail. You can find our number on our Instagram at The Truth After Dark and on our YouTube bio. Thank you guys so much. We love you so much. We'll see you soon.
See you soon.